we're back. Or, I'm back.
Yes. Left me alone last week.
I left you alone last week, but you did okay. Considering you had like 3 hours of tech training. You did okay.
Yay. Yay.
Nah, when I'm done in April, we'll get it all sorted for you so that next time I run away to a different end of the country. Oh. But, so, come on, Sammy, what are we talking about tonight?
Talk about some horror icons. Have a few couple of games between us. I'm thinking of doing Fuck, Marry, Kill, obviously.
Of course.
And some dream dinner guests, obviously. And yeah, I think it's going to be a fun one today.
Yeah.
I've come in with no prep because I feel like for this episode, we don't really need prep, really.
No, this isn't a prep episode. This is a wing it and have fun because it's icons and legends. It is what it is. You don't need to sit and do research for this. It's no like the 6 pages of video games and the 25 hours of found footage movies and stuff, you know. For this
Most
one,
definitely not.
Oh, God. I'm so glad that you flew solo on that one. Found footage is my least favourite movie genre across the board, not even just horror, but across the board. I watched
you know
the
what?
Hell Houses, but yeah. The first three.
I had a lot of fun doing it, even if it's not my most favourite genre, and I was on for less than an hour because I just couldn't talk about it a lot. But, you know, I had a lot of fun.
That's the main thing, though.
Yeah. And for this week, I did some research. I was asking people at work about, like, who they would instantly recognise. If I say horror, like, close your eyes, think of horror, who are you picturing?
Yeah.
And these are, like, normies, so it was interesting to get their perspective.
Normie conversations. They terrify me.
I work in customer service, alright, so...
Yeah, working with the public, it's kind of sucky, ain't it?
I get paid.
Yeah, this is true.
So I'm going to go off recognizability. A couple of names that propped up that I didn't really think about. Because I guess we don't. That's the problem that I kind of saw, is that we don't think about what someone else might think are instantly recognizable people because we know them already. We know these icons already. So in our head, they're nothing to us. But if somebody who is not into the genre thinks, yeah, actually, this is who I think about, then that's an interesting take.
Yeah.
So let's start off with who I would say are the instant classics. The ones who are straight there. You think, who am I thinking of right now? And the same 5 names kept on cropping up for me. Which is Freddy.
Yep.
Obviously. There's Jason.
Yep.
Obviously. Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherface.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going between Ghostface and Pennywise. And I would say they're about on the same scale.
Yeah. See, Ghostface is an interesting one because it's an iconic character. But there's been so many different Ghostfaces.
Yeah, it has. I was just going for who I think of straight away, and those were the names that I thought of. No questions asked.
I mean, in the first 6 movies, there's been 12. Now, I'm not going to say how many there are in the new movie because spoilers. But yeah, so far in the first 6 movies, there's been 12 different characters that have played the character of Ghostface. But he is instantly recognisable.
Yeah. I would say with some of them, and we can go into it a bit more later, but I would say with some of the characters, and Ghostface especially, is recognisable more because of Scary Movie.
Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to the new one.
I am so excited for the new Scary Movie.
I mean, they're trying to get it cancelled already. You know the Wyans have knocked it out the park.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
No, but I mean, you can really only cancel somebody if they care about being cancelled, and the Wyans brothers don't. They specifically said they are going to make this as true to them as possible and as offensive as we know and love.
It's Scary Movie.
I know.
If it doesn't have the offensive jokes, what is it?
There's no point to it then, is there? And for what I've seen, for the trailers I've seen, it looks brilliant, and I can't wait.
It looks fantastic. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
It looks really good. But yeah, what names come to you when you think of like instant classics or recognisable characters?
Obviously, Freddy.
Yeah.
And don't forget the 2-foot demon, Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky's
up there, definitely.
He's up there. Pinhead. The Cenobites in general, they are, in my opinion, they're iconic. Everybody knows them. You just need to see any one of them and you recognise them straight away. And yeah, they are deliberately trying to get cancelled because it is marketing. But like I said, you can't cancel somebody that's no interested if they get cancelled or no. They've got a following.
South Park is still going.
Yeah. Who else? Say what you want about the movies, but the Creeper for Jeepers Creepers, you see him, you know him straight away, even
That's
if you're
fair. Yeah.
if you are a normie.
Fantastic film, by the way.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Poor Justin
Not
Long.
3.
You always know it's not going to end well.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say it as the first actor because you just mentioned, but Justin Long absolutely is iconic.
Oh yeah. You know, if he pops up in a horror movie,
He's
is
dead.
not going to end well, and he's
he's
going to
gonna-
die horribly.
He's gonna die horribly.
And you're going to love him, but it's
yeah.
going to be bad.
See, I didn't
Tusk
think it's just,
springs to mind.
you just said one of them, like the Creeper. I didn't think yeah, obviously I love those films, I really do. But I didn't think in my head, oh, that's a character I have to talk about. I feel like there's some characters that you don't have to because it does so fucking cool.
Yeah. Who else have we got that I would personally think? And now it is up and coming. Obviously, we're only on to the third movie, but everybody knows Art the Clown by now.
Yeah, he's had incredible marketing.
Yeah. I mean,
Possibly
jeez.
some of the best that I've seen for a horror character, like by far.
Yeah. He is. He's an up and coming because 4 is going to be his last movie. We know that. But anyone that sees Art the Clown, because of the way he has been marketed, they know who he is. You know?
That was one of the names that cropped up when I was asking people at work, is they said, oh, Terrifier, straight away.
And the other one, it's not even a character, it's a fucking puppet. Billy. For Saw.
Yeah, Jigsaw, yeah.
You see that puppet, you know that's Billy, that's Jigsaw, that's for the Saw movie. You know, even if you don't know that his name is Billy.
You know Jigsaw.
You know Jigsaw, you know where he's from, you know that puppet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, characters like that, they are iconic. And the likes of Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers have been gone for so long now. Even Ghostface himself's been gone 30 years. Chucky's nearly at 40. Freddy's been gone for 42. And Michael and... That's me getting my age away there. Michael and Jason have been gone even longer.
Mm.
You know, it's...
Leatherface being the OG.
Yep.
When was it? 70s?
It was 7. I'm gonna double check. 'Cause it's actually in my notes, to be fair. From a few weeks back.
I want to say 72.
74.
Ah, bollocks.
So close.
So
But yeah,
close.
74, and then Halloween, Michael Myers was 78. We got Jason in 80. So yeah, I mean, these icons have been gone for that long, and it's not even just them, it's the actors that play them.
Yeah.
Because it's one of them, you'll see, if you see Freddy, but you see the actor that plays him, you know who he is. But that's not the only horror that he's done.
No. There's some that you recognise instantly from being in so many films. I'd say Freddy, to be fair, is in quite a lot of films. Robert Englund.
Robert Englund, he was in Zombie Strippers, which was hilarious. He was in 2000 Maniacs with Lynn Shay, second time they were together, who is another icon, horror
Absolutely.
icon.
Big degree.
He was also in the original Urban Legend, another Wes Craven slasher for the 90s. So, as far as horror goes, he is horror elite. But
Definitely.
it's not just him. I mean, the final Jason was Kane Hodder, and he's done a lot of other horror as well. I mean, he was Victor Crowley. You know? But another iconic character that you know as soon as you see him, even if you don't particularly care for horror too much, would be Candyman.
Yeah.
It's-
We love ourselves Tony Todd.
We do love Tony Todd. We went to cinema and we cried during Final Destination. You've got to laugh at that, really. And we laughed, we cried, we jumped, we laughed some more. But again, you see the Candyman and you know who he is. But again, he's been in so many different horrors. So that makes the character an icon, but the actor as well.
And imagine breaking into Screen as being in the the remake of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
That's where Tony Todd, I believe, jumped onto our screen.
Yep, I believe that was his first silver screen appearance. I'm sorry, by the way, there is something seriously wrong with my camera.
There is.
I don't
But
know
it's
what
fine.
I don't know what's going on with it just now.
Another iconic character, I forgot his name, so that's what I was researching. And I shouldn't have forgot his name because I've got the fucking tattoo on my arm, you can't even see it. But Jack Torrance
Yep.
from The Shining, and the instant you close your eyes, you think The Shining, what are you picturing?
Him
There's
coming
two
through the
scenes,
door
two
and then
or
him
three
frozen.
scenes,
Yeah.
right? Him coming through the door, the
Yep.
twins, and
Yep.
the elevator.
Oh, that elevator scene. Oh, that was perfection.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema. Fantastic film.
Yeah. That's a masterpiece, and I'm not a big Kubrick fan. We've had this discussion before, but I did really like that movie.
I love The Shining.
Yeah.
Absolutely love The Shining. It's incredible. And Jack Torrance, and also I think with Jack Torrance and The Shining, The Simpsons did a Halloween episode, The Shining.
Yeah, they did. The Shining.
So even if you've not seen The Shining, you might know that old classic Halloween special from The Simpsons.
Yeah, it was quite
where
an
you get
early
Homer
episode
Simpson.
as well.
Very early. I forgot which series it was, but very early. And Homer Simpson is that character.
Mhm.
So, instant classic, I would
Yeah.
say. And whilst we're there, Stephen King.
Oh yeah.
Because
mean-
that man is not just a big name in horror, he's a big name in his other books as well.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favourite ever series of books. In fact, book 5 still sitting in my room at your bit. I will finally finish it. It's sci-fi, it's not horror, but it's Stephen King. And then obviously you've got your sci-fi stuff that he brought out under the pen name of Richard Bachman. And the Bachman Files, like he did Running Man and things like that. So he has icon legend status, and not just
Absolutely.
for horror. Plus he actually does some acting as well. He turns up in random bit parts, you know?
It's really random when you see Stephen King.
It was when he turned up in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm watching Sons of... Ignore the dog. I'm watching Sons of Anarchy and it was like, wait, that's Stephen King? What the hell am I watching? What? I could not believe it. It's like Stephen King's just appeared in Sons of Anarchy.
He's created so many characters that we've already mentioned. Jack Torrance, obviously. Pennywise.
Yeah. He gave us Pet Sematary.
Pet Cemetery.
Tommy
Cujo.
Knockers, Cujo, Sleepwalkers.
You could just keep naming them. There's just so many characters that you're like, oh shit, that's Stephen King. And even if you don't know it's Stephen King, Shawshank Redemption is my favourite film of all time.
Stand By Me.
Which is based on Stand By Me, which is both, by the way, based on the short stories. And you wouldn't think that
I know, he just randomly appears. No, Stand By Me was based on The Body, the short story, and it was. But he just randomly appears. You're just watching something, and poof, you've got Stephen King on your TV screen. It's like, okay, and he is a creepy looking dude.
He's a very creepy looking dude.
He was not a good looking guy when he was younger. Let's be real, but he's aged better, I would say. But he suits horror. He's one of the guys that suits the genre.
Yeah, he's incredible. I would love to just be in his brain for like a day and just see how it works.
That would terrify me. Like, could you imagine that?
If you're making characters like fucking Pennywise, like a clown that lives in a sewers and eats kids, you've gotta be pretty crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not just the horror. Misery, I wouldn't have said was a horror. It was a thriller.
Misery, Thinner.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got the Dark Tower series, which became a really crappy movie.
Salem's Lot.
Yep. What's the amount of stuff he's done, and
he's got a massive backlog of stuff. His CV just keeps going.
I know.
Yeah, the guy's a legend, absolute legend in the horror community. I would arguably say possibly the biggest author of the genre, at least that's. You think of horror writing, you go into him straight away.
You think horror writing, you automatically think King, because it's what he's known for. It's not where he started, it's not what he does, but it's his biggest earning, to be fair.
Yeah.
And even if you've never read a Stephen King book, I can guarantee you've seen a Stephen King movie, whether it's horror or not.
Yeah. Green Mile is another one.
Yeah, Green Mile. I cried at that movie. I really did.
If you don't, I think you've no heart.
Yeah, if you don't, you've got a swinging brick there. Let's be real. Everybody cries at Green Mile. But then I cried at Cujo, so...
That makes sense. Another person that I wanted to say, author-wise, was Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, I love Poe. I've still got my book there.
I've got like the best
works.
of somewhere.
Yeah, it's a complete works I've got there. Picked it up at Home Sense last Halloween. Minnie got me it.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe being the original goth boy.
Yep. And died in the best way possible. How much of a gothic death do you need? Like, he couldn't even die normally. He gives us the Telltale Heart. Yep. The Simpsons took that and ran with it as well. He gave us the
I
Telltale
think
Heart. He gave us the Raven, and then he
I'm pretty
died
sure
naked on a bench.
it was the first Simpsons Halloween special that did the Raven.
I think it was as well, actually.
I'm fairly sure. Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Even the Crow took that on though, because the Raven is so well known.
Yeah. Oh God. What is it? What? Because Bart Simpson plays the Raven.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
It's so good.
Yep. Oh, I know it so well.
They did a series of Fall of the House of Usher, which is on Netflix, which was fantastic.
Yeah, Poe is the original Prince of the Macabre.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, the OG goth boy. We love ourselves some Edgar Allan Poe.
We do.
And I think more of his things need to be made into either a series or a film. Like, there's so much to work with. I'm surprised that not much has been done with it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not just poetry that he did. He did do shorts that, like you said, the Full House of Usher can be made into TV.
Yeah. That was fantastic. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure Fall of the House of Usher, like, I know Edgar Allan Poe wasn't alive when I was born, but I'm pretty sure that's based on my life. I mean, all my family are dead, so...
Yeah, mine are dropping like flies.
Maybe I'm cursed. That family. Yeah, I mean, horror as a genre, you could keep going. You could do a whole thing about, like, horror authors, but I just wanted to mention a couple whilst we were talking about the horror icons, and we cannot mention the OG goth girl, Mary Shelley.
Yep.
Who wrote Frankenstein, of course.
And then you've got Anne Rice.
Anne Rice, that wrote Interview with the Vampire and all of the spin-offs from that.
Yep. So horror writing has been, it's always been a thing, but there are only, I wouldn't say there were that many icons, so to speak. Everybody turns their hand to horror at some point. Most writers do it because it's one of those genres that anything goes. You know? We've seen it in games, we've seen it... I know, I agree. But we've seen it so many times with horrors, anything goes. But so most authors do turn their hand to it, but there are only a few authors that I would class as horror icons. You know, when it comes to their writing.
Yeah, because like you say, there's so many authors, but the ones that are instantly recognisable to me are the ones that we've mentioned. Absolutely. You think horror, those are the names that you think of.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the same as directors. Most directors will try horror back and forth. Because horror sells. Right? Because
horror sells.
We are a niche community and the limits are, well, limitless. There are no limits when it comes to horror. But again, there's only a few directors that I would say were iconic when it comes to the horror genre. I mean, if you think horror, you automatically think Wes Craven.
Yeah, definitely. Bought us 2 different franchises, massive franchises.
Yeah, that are still going.
Yep.
Long after he's unfortunately passed as well. You've got John Carpenter.
Bought some fantastic films. I can't wait to do the Alien episode because The Thing is one of my favourite.
You've got just coming more up and coming. And it's weird because he started off as a fucking comedian, Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
He is getting legendary status. And to be fair, Damien Leone's on his way to that as well because he gave us Art the Clown. James Wan, another one.
Yep. Obviously, Alfred Hitchcock and Stanley Kubrick brought us some fantastic films. Alfred Hitchcock being one of the original massive directors that not only did Psycho but also films like The Birds.
That one still gets me. Oh no.
Now we know he was notoriously a bit of a dick in real life, but you can't deny the man is incredible works.
No, you can't deny his work. I mean, he gave us the slasher genre.
Did
you know? So you can't deny that. And Kubrick,
he bought us horror and quite a few sci-fi films too.
Yeah.
One more for me, I would say Danny Boyle.
Definitely.
Because he did 20 Days Later and all of on that franchise, but not just that. Not many people know that he was heavily involved in the London Olympics when it was here. He did. What did you get? Fish and chips. Thank you. Delivery. Yeah, I think he's made. I mean, I said before when we did the zombie films that 28 Weeks and 28 Days Later are fantastic. And by the way, now that I've watched Bone Temple, that's up there.
Did tell you it was good, didn't I?
It's up there, delete.
Oh, give me a second to deal with this.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know how. Yeah, so definitely got to put him up there.
Oh no, definitely.
Don't judge me.
Oh, wow.
I got chips and I got fries.
You got chips and you got fries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you need different potato.
Sometimes you need two different types of chips, Brad says.
I mean, he's not wrong. If you're going to have potato, you're going to do it right. Yeah.
Oh, dear me.
But so, who would you class as a more lesser known hero, horror icon? Because obviously we've done the big ones, the ones that are instantly recognisable.
Lesser known. I didn't think about that. Damn. I want to say Samara, but she ain't.
I mean, she's instantly recognisable.
She is.
But...
And God, those films scare the life out of me.
Yeah.
But lesser known, that's interesting. Because now you've said it, and all I'm thinking is like, huh.
I mean, I know for me, I would have to say, and it's weird because he's not actually the bad guy. He's not the villain. Ash Williams for The Evil Dead. The original trilogy.
Would you not say he's... I mean, I don't know, actually. He is recognisable because we know who he is. But would the average person know?
Nah, the average person probably just knows Bruce Campbell from being on the...
May we also give him a very speedy recovery?
Yes. Very much so. The man is an icon. He's a legend in his own right. So, here's hoping he recovers quickly. But I would say, to me, he is an icon.
as the person himself, he is absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
His character, obviously, Ash vs Evil Dead, it
That
spawned
show
a
was amazing.
whole thing. Isn't he also one of the characters in DBD? He's gotta be.
Yes, he
He's
is.
gotta be. He's
Him
gotta
and his
be.
boomstick. I know, I own the character. I bought it as soon as it launched with DVD. Down, boy. No.
But him as a person is super iconic, and Elvira.
Oh, yeah.
Elvira, actually.
Yeah.
Elvira, like the
The
OG
Mistress
goth
of the
girl.
Dark. Yeah.
One
My
of the
first crush.
OGs. Who is she not? She's fucking gorgeous.
I know. Another one actually that it's a director, but one that is very much goth horror all the way. Tim Burton. Let's be real.
Let's be real. Lesser known, I wouldn't say lesser known, but he is. Yeah. What he's bought us so many things. Night Before Christmas, Beetlejuice,
Yep.
yeah. The Alice in Wonderland films, whether you like them or not, they are really good. It took me a while to like them, to be
I
honest.
like them.
But I like Hello, Katrina. What an idiot. Yeah, bought us some of these amazing
Yeah, Katrina.
characters that we love.
Yeah.
I convinced
And
her
he's
to come
still
to Whitby,
going
by the way.
because we're getting Wednesday season 3 soon.
We are.
And I really like that show, okay? I really like it.
That's fair. I think I've fallen out with it. I couldn't get into the second series.
I
but-
could because I liked the way it went. I liked the direction that it took.
It has made Wednesday a very iconic character, though.
Mm.
So gotta give him that. Hello, Brad.
Hey, Brad. I agree with your potato choice. You've got to have more than one type.
He does have to. Yeah, I know. He's no headphones on because he's sat right next to me eating, so
Yeah.
he can't hear you.
Hi.
Nobody knew that I said hi. But another one. Yeah, the body swap, the Freaky Friday thing. I don't get. I never get that, but it's just never been a. I know
forgot his name, so I'm
why
just
they went
looking it
down
up.
that road, but
But Darren Lynn Bozeman had a big thing in the Saw films, but also you would more recognise him because he plays the Undertaker in Repo.
oh yeah, I knew
But
the name,
he
but I'm
was
trying to think.
massive he was huge in the Saw films. He directed a couple of them. I would say he is more iconic because of his character in Repo, though.
Yeah, the grave robber.
Okay. A lesser known horror icon that people would not associate with horror. Paris Hilton.
Yes, yeah. She
People
loves the genre.
Do not associate Paris Hilton
No,
as being someone into the genre. But when you actually learn about her, especially from people like Bill Moseley, who worked with her in Repo,
Yep.
you actually learn that she put a lot of her own money.
if it wasn't for
time
her,
into
Repo
Repo.
wouldn't have been finished.
Yeah. And that's incredible. And she herself has been in, Repo, obviously,
House
and
of
I think she's a
Wax.
fantastic character in Repo and House of Wax. The way she dies in House of Wax is absolutely iconic.
Yeah,
So if you want to talk about people who you do not think about, no one would think about Paris Hilton
I know.
as being someone who is a goth girl.
I know.
Or at least a horror girl.
She is the quintessential gore whore. There's no two ways about it. Say what you like about her. She is one of us.
Yeah.
Please ignore
she
my
really
camera.
is.
That's really messed up. I need to try and fix that.
But actually go and research the film Repo would not have been made without Paris Hilton. Bill Moseley said it himself.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, that would have got scrapped. But she was so dedicated to it.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen Repo, we're going to do a whole episode about horror musicals and stuff, but if you haven't seen Repo, go and watch it, because it is a fantastic film.
Oh, it is.
And it's
I might
got
actually
a
watch it
fucking
tonight
killer
again.
cast.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Anthony Stewart Head as well. Come on.
Beautiful.
Giles for Buffy.
The
Singing.
cast in that is killer. Bill
Yeah.
Moseley singing.
Bill Moseley singing. Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic.
But Bill Moseley is another horror icon.
It is.
Yeah.
Alongside Sid Haig, who obviously isn't with us anymore, but Sid Haig was huge.
Yeah. I mean, he always said he was born with a face for horror, and he played some of the nastiest, most evil people on the planet in some of his movies. But he was such a lovely guy. Anybody that met him told you that. He had a heart of gold.
I've not got food. Fuck off.
Eh,
Sorry, the dog.
I've already said her name, but Lynn Shay. She is a tiny, beautiful little old lady. But she is a horror icon.
Yeah.
You know?
One of the names that was said to me when I was asking was, we know her by first name now, but Linda Blair, who was obviously
Regan.
the little girl in The Exorcist, Regan, yeah.
Yep.
When I asked, that's who one of my colleagues said, oh, I think about The Exorcist.
Yeah.
And the girl from The Exorcist.
Not the second movie, though. It was atrocious. Skip second, go straight to third.
That's how I feel with Hell House, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody also said to me the little girl from Poltergeist.
Yeah.
So I guess she's definitely lesser known because that wasn't someone who I thought about.
No, and she did actually pass away not long after.
Very young.
Yeah, not long after those movies came out.
Yeah.
But
What? I mean, we've just had a new game that came out. Resident Evil Requiem.
Yep.
So, some video game characters are super iconic.
Yeah, the little boy for the Grudge. As soon as you see that little boy, you know where he's from.
That's very true.
Yeah, but
That was a remake that I think they did reasonably well.
yeah.
When they did that. But yeah, some video game characters that you can think of top of your head. Leon. I mean, to be fair, the Resident Evil games gave us some amazing characters.
Yep.
That even as someone who doesn't play the games like myself, I know Leon, I know Chris, I know Jill,
You know Claire.
I know Claire.
Yeah.
And yeah, Silent Hill also gave us a pretty cool character. But I would say
yeah.
Silent Hill is more notorious with
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head more than the protagonist. Yes, you cannot have this episode without talking about the originals.
No. Boris
like
Karloff,
Christopher
Vincent
Lee.
Price, Christopher Lee.
Christopher
Cushing.
Lee, what a guy!
Oh
What
my
a
god.
guy! Wow, like you talk about
Perfection! And one
King
human.
of horror. I mean, that man did everything. He was
Oh,
like the
yeah.
Snoop Dogg of his day. Like Snoop Dogg's, it's Snoop Dogg now, and he's in everything, does everything.
I know.
But Christopher Lee, that was him.
I mean, Christopher Lee would have been playing Call of Duty if he had the chance with everything else that he's done, you know? I mean,
Christopher
my
Lee's
god.
amazing. I bought us the iconic Dracula. Yes, Dracula had been done before. We know that. We know it was done by Bela Lugosi. we know Dracula is an iconic character, but Christopher Lee fucking killed it. You
Yep.
think of Dracula, the first person you are thinking of is Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy's a legend. Absolute legend. Alongside Vincent Price.
Oh, the original House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price, black and white. That is creepy as shit.
And his voice is super iconic. We know what he sounds like. We know
Yeah.
that's him. Yeah, the originals who bought us all of the
Yeah, the original Hammer horror.
the Hammer
yes.
horror, the B movies.
Bucket of Blood. There's another one Vincent Price did. No
in-
one's ever heard of it, and I think it's amazing.
He's yeah, they're fantastic. And
Yeah.
all of those films are still good. He did. That's what I think is fucking
know.
cool about Christopher Lee. We could sit here all day and talk about how cool Christopher Lee was as a person.
Yeah.
He was fucking cool. He was fucking cool.
Yeah, he was like. There is no beating Christopher Lee. Okay, he is perfect. That man was perfection. He
Yeah.
is everything that is right with the genre in one person. It's like, how much more can one man do?
Literally. And he was in the biggest franchises as well. James Bond got it off the list. Lord of the Rings got it off the list. Star Wars, tick.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There's really nothing the man couldn't do. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
I wish that I'd have been able to have met him.
I would have loved
'Cause-
that.
My God, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
Christopher Lee, top tier. Definitely
Yeah,
top tier.
And I feel like obviously it is worth mentioning about the OGs, but at the same time it goes without saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, it goes without saying that Christopher Lee and Vincent Price and the OGs are just fucking cool.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have this genre the way it is now if not for them.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean,
Somebody mentioned to me, you can't talk about horror if you don't talk about Shakespeare.
some of his stuff was terrifying, though.
I mean, let's be real. He played with witches. We know the witches, like, are notorious. He played with death
Mhm.
and very macabre kind of stories.
Yeah,
Tempest is
I was just
wild.
thinking the Tempest.
Midsummer Night's Dream is fucking wild.
Macbeth?
Macbeth, the most legendary of what?
Never sleep with Beth.
Well, I can say
Yeah, well,
it.
we can say it, we're not starring in it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yes.
be in it. God, but yeah, Macbeth, like everybody knows it. And
Yeah.
Hamlet, everybody knows Hamlet, and they've got very
Romeo and
macabre.
Juliet.
Yeah, Romeo and
That is dark.
Juliet. I mean, they fucking killed
Oh my-
themselves at the end.
I know, and they're
It's
teenagers.
dark.
She was 13.
Super dark. So
Oh my
Yeah.
god. But
So, I guess when you actually think about it, even though when you think about Shakespeare, you're not thinking about horror, he did have a lot of horror elements in a lot of his plays.
yeah, it was dark and he was twisted.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
he was
have
the
the
English
question,
Edgar Allan Poe,
was
let's
it-
be real.
Well, yeah. But much sooner.
Yeah, a couple of hundred years before.
Yeah. A couple of 100 years.
Yeah, a couple of
I
hundred years,
went to
but it's
visit
kind of the
his,
same.
What's it called? It's like, what are they called? Those like cemetery houses.
Mausoleums?
Yeah. We went to Stratford upon Avon, so we went to go and visit the cemetery where he's buried.
That would be cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah. But no, Shakespeare's one of those that you don't think of as horror, but the more you look into it, and the more you think about the works that he wrote, you think, wait a bloody minute here, this ain't normal.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Legendary. Everybody, I mean, we all know because we all had to do it in GCSEs. So,
Yeah.
I think our kids would still be doing Shakespeare GCSE.
Shakespeare and Charles Dickens. Can't escape them.
Yeah.
That's another one. His work was quite flaming dark.
It was dark. Very much.
Yeah.
Very much
Roald
so.
Dahl as well. Have you ever read a Roald Dahl book?
And, obviously, the Brothers Grimm,
Yep.
who wrote
yeah.
some of the most well-known Disney films.
Yeah, but they were not Disney approved.
Definitely, I mean, Disney
Oh.
did quite a lot of work to change
To make them
the
PG-13.
endings of those stories because they were really dark.
The ones that stick out to me are Cinderella
Yep, I was gonna say Cinderella.
and Sleeping Beauty.
Yep. 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 Yep.
The original. I mean, everybody's happy, lives happily ever after in the Disney versions. No. 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 Not in the original ones.
Go read the originals. Go read them.
Yeah.
Like, the Brothers Grimm, fantastic.
Even the Little Mermaid wasn't spared.
Yeah.
Oh.
All
I think we might have lost Sammy. Give her a second. Yeah. See, some of the stuff we read as kids, I don't think we realised just how dark and twisted it actually was until you think back and think, maybe, maybe not so happy-go-lucky. You back?
I don't know if I'm back.
You're back. No, I can always tell when you go because the green box around your picture kind of goes away.
It was still showing me. Go away. Sorry, I got hungry.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, looks like Sammy's having some technical issues. Right, I'm going to shovel and I'll be right back till we try and sort this out. Please stay with us, we won't be long. So we think we may have alleviated the technical issues. Thank you for
Hopefully,
staying
or
with
Virgin's
us.
gonna get a very angry phone call. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Horror directed at kids.
Yeah, I mean, even some of the Disney films, we talked about the Brothers Grimm being the original authors of the films, kind of.
Yeah.
But if you think about the Disney films themselves, they've got some really scary elements.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking specifically about Snow White. When she's in the forest and the trees are like, that's really scary. I remember being scared of that as a kid.
The Little Mermaid with Ursula. At the end, when she becomes absolutely massive, and then the boat, and that's terrifying. And don't get me started on the Lion King.
We don't talk about the Lion King.
Although, have you seen Mufasa?
I'm not.
Actually, really good. I went
I really
to
like
the cinema to
Lion
see it.
King 1 and I really like Lion King 3 out of the films. I'm weird like that.
Well, that's the way I watched The Exorcist.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, some of the characters are fairly iconic within the community. I'd say Maleficent is super iconic within the horror community, and also the Evil Queen is super iconic. The villain
Yeah.
in Hunchback. Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of my favourite Disney films of all time. I love that film. But that song, Hellfire, we listened to it in the car when we all went to Alton Towers, didn't we? It's so cool. I love that song.
But yeah, R.L. Stein. They books. The Goosebumps books.
Goosebumps. I mean, I would say back then, because the series, it was definitely a way into horror as a kid.
Yeah, it was like
Although
a
maybe
safe
starting
horror.
it off was the first episode of Goosebumps. I've not watched it for years.
It was
obviously.
The Masks.
Was it The Mask?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the first episode was the Sponge.
It was The Mask,
One.
I'm sure it was.
No. And you've got Yappy?
Slappy.
Flappy, that's it.
I hate that. We know I don't
Slappy.
like dolls. Okay, I don't like dolls. I
Slappy.
don't like ventriloquist dummies. Porcelain
They kind
dolls.
of stole his design in the Toy Story 4.
They also stole it in a movie called Dead Silence.
They did. They did. Apparently there's going to be another one of those Dead Silence films.
Don't know how they killed everybody off.
I don't know how either.
Oh, a good movie.
I
Scared
really
the crap
enjoyed
out of
it.
me.
I really enjoyed it.
Beware the Stare of Mary Shaw. Yeah, good movie. And it had Vinny from Home and Away in it. Who
Random.
was also in True Blood, the TV show. He played Jason Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, ventriloquist dolls creep me out. They're like, ventriloquist dummies, marionettes, they all. Which is ladies considering that I love Jeff Dunham and I'm going to see him in a fortnight. Make it make
if people
sense.
don't know, I'll give Chris a shout out. He does make puppets on Etsy. So I'll give your store a shout out on the page later on, Chris. But yeah, check them out because it's really cool. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, you've learned how to do it yourself, which is fucking awesome. Do you know who just popped into my head? And it should have been popped into my head earlier. But if we're talking about horror icons, let's talk about the best guy in horror. My boy, Matthew Lillard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we love Matthew Lillard, yeah.
For me, he was one of the people who was on my dream list of people I want to meet. He was up there. Probably, actually, out of everyone who I have eventually met, he was number one. Matt Lillard. And not because he's in Scooby-Doo. I love him in Scooby-Doo. I love him in Scooby-Doo. And I love those films. And I love that he was so good as Shaggy Rogers that they made him into Shaggy Rogers in the series and in other animated films.
He is by far the best Shaggy. I don't care what anyone says.
Fantastic. I love him as Shaggy. But obviously, when we do a ghost episode, we'll learn this, but I'll tell you anyways. But one of my favourite films of all time is 13 Ghosts.
Yep.
I love his character in 13 Ghosts, even if he's a bit of a dick. But of course, he also bought us Scream, one of the original killers, as well. And I think he's part of our community. He is incredible. I love him.
Yeah.
He's just really, and because I've met him, I can say he's a genuinely nice guy. Like, I was already crying when I met him because I just met Tim Curry, who is also another legendary status guy. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's brilliant. I just love him. I could talk about Matt Lillard all day. We know we could, but meeting him,
I want to say more, but I can't because it's too soon.
But I love him, and meeting him in person, and he's 10 foot tall and I'm tiny. And I went over to him and I was like, "Can I give you a hug?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, come on in." Like, he's always got time to meet everyone. And you hear that from so many people who have had the chance to meet him. You hear the same thing. He will give you time.
Yeah.
He will give you hugs. Like, he loves this community.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would also say another person who's also from the Scream franchise that we know is a huge horror head, David Arquette. We know he put the time in when he didn't have to. When he came last year for the love of horror wrestling.
Yeah, horror rock and
whatever it was
wrestling.
called. That was it. And his flight was delayed, so he got a different flight elsewhere.
From a different
drove
airport.
Himself down. He drove himself to Manchester just to make sure he could be there, and he was so tired, but he still turned up for his fans. And you have to respect people like that, because they do not have to do that. He could have just said, I can't turn up.
Yeah.
He's fantastic, and he's notorious in a lot of different communities because he has attachments to wrestling as well.
Comedy. And he's Hollywood royalty. He's an Arquette, for God's sake.
Yeah, like,
You know?
if you're going to talk about people who are absolute icons, and they have, and not just that, but they're also genuinely part of the community, I would say that they are by far one of the best. Some of the best. Brilliant.
And
if
of
you
course,
have the chance to meet him, you should.
David Arquette's sister was actually a final girl in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The character came back for 4, but the actress didn't. She'd moved on. But just wee random bit of information there.
Yeah, I love the people who are part of the community.
Mm.
Because it gives us a good name. Because hell knows that as a genre, horror has a bad name.
Yeah, because we watch people getting tortured and killed
Yeah.
in the most brutal ways, but we know it's not real. I mean, give us some credit, you know. And I'm so sorry, I'm sitting here munching, but I'm so hungry. But ideal dinner party guests.
See, this is going to be difficult because I'm like trying to think of who would I actually like. I'm sat at the table. Are they all on the best behaviour?
No, they'll just name.
Oh, we're gonna be dead.
Like, alive or dead, it could be actor or a character. Who do you think would be the best dinner party guest? And try and make it someone that you've not met.
The girls met a few.
We have met quite a few.
So as a person, kind of horror related. Well, I guess he is actually horror related because he bought us some very notorious episodes on his series of Black Mirror. Charlie Brooker.
Mm.
I would love to be in that man's head.
Yeah.
Because, like, not only has he bought us Black Mirror, but also, if you haven't seen it, he bought us a whole series, Dead Set, which is brilliant. And I completely forgot to mention it when we did the zombie episode.
That zombies, yeah.
Because it's zombies
And
in
Big
the
Brother.
Big Brother house.
I know. Dead Set was brilliant.
Which is fantastic. It is such an insane concept. And they brought in like notorious people that if you watched Big Brother at the time, Davina McCall was in it, turns into a zombie. And some of the people who were in the show turned into zombies.
Yeah.
And you'd recognise them if you'd watched Big Brother. You'd be like, oh yeah, there's the guy that won Big Brother a few series ago. There's Davina McCall. Like, Dead Set's amazing. Charlie Brooker, I would love to meet that man and I would love to be in his head for 5 minutes because, like, Dead Set and Black Mirror, like, there's some fucked up episodes in Black Mirror. I cried my eyes out on an episode of Black Mirror not that long ago. When I watched the newest series, like, I was crying my eyes out.
Black Mirror's one of those that, oh.
It's way too close to home. Way too close. Like, it hits you. Charlie Brooker, I need to meet that man. I need to sit down with him. So he's at my table. Hello, Kilted, you finally joined us. You're late. Yeah. Wow.
No surprise who my first guest would be.
You've met him.
No, we did say not anyone we've met.
Okay, not anyone we've met. Okay, go on.
Sid Haig.
Okay, that's fair.
I never got the chance to meet him, so...
Does that also make you like 100 million years old as well, Kilted? I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to just sit and have some of the stories I've heard about Sid Haig. And just how much of a genuinely nice guy he actually was. So just...
Same.
Yeah, same. Just seen the state of me when I woke up yesterday morning.
massively before, but yeah, Christopher Lee would be there.
Oh yeah. And
Because
Vincent
he's got
Price.
some stories. Like, Christopher Lee's got some stories, and I'd be so interested in learning about more about him. Because I just think he's incredible. And because you've set the rule of people I haven't met, well, that means I can't have Tim Curry, even though I think he's amazing.
No, but we could do a joint dinner party and I could have Tim Curry.
Okay, then you can meet
Loophole.
Tim Curry.
Loophole. I am the loophole
what
queen.
a man! Oh my god, what a man! I'm sorry, like.
Oh yeah, Christopher Lee is like, whoa. It's not cheating, it's a loophole.
This is our show and we make the rules.
Yeah. And I mean, we live together half the time and she's got a bigger dining space than what I have, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So you can have Tim Curry, but I will say that he's an amazing guy. I hope I get to meet him again. I hope they bring him again, because he's another one that loves his fans. I was in the queue to meet him for well over an hour, and the whole time I'm shaking. I'm like, there was a guy who I was talking to behind me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, like shaking, like grabbing him, like all of that. And when I actually got to meet him, I was crying my eyes out. Like, he is so nice. And at the end of it all, at the end of meeting this amazing man, Tim Curry, he goes, "Thank you," and that was it. Tears, like, yeah. What a man. The guy's a legend. I love him. I love that man.
I mean, I know he's not horror, but I was the same when I met Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd was really nice.
I met him through work, so I couldn't fangirl. And I'm sitting there like that, trying to serve him his lunch, and I was so scared. Oh.
Christopher Lloyd was awesome. My words are really struggling today. But if we're talking about people who want to meet another person, Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah.
Would be at the table.
Oh yeah.
How can you not have Michael J. Fox?
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, we unfortunately never did get to meet him.
No. I mean, not for I want to try, and we tried.
We did try. And honestly, like, the last one for me would be Elvira.
Cassandra Peterson. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think she's been part of the community for so long that she's gonna have the stories to go along with it.
Oh god, yeah. Jennifer Tilly, that's who I was about to say. And one that will never get in this country, unfortunately, because she can't fly. She's got a debilitating fear of flying. Fairuza Balk.
Yeah.
Wow. I would love to meet her.
Yeah. Jennifer Tilly.
Yes.
Yes.
As long as she brought the boobs. We're back
I think
to
wherever
Jennifer.
she goes, the boobs go.
Yeah, why does every episode turn into Jennifer Tilly has boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that'd be it for me.
Yeah.
That'd be those. Because I've only got so many chairs, you know?
I know.
I can't invite everyone. And I think the more interesting people would be the ones that have got the stories to talk about. And just incredible minds.
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Tilly's my biggest horror crush.
Oh, yeah.
My God, when she turned
Her
up
and Cassandra
in
Peterson.
Bride of Chucky. Oh, yes, beautiful woman, and she's huge in the community as well. Like, she's always talking about Chucky and Tiffany.
She travels with a Chucky doll.
She does travel, I've heard. Yeah, she's huge in the community. Absolutely massive. And she's also a professional poker player. So, I mean, what can that woman not do?
Danielle Lloyd would be another good one, actually. She's done so much in the horror, and she is a horror fan herself.
Yeah, that's true. She has done quite a lot, to be fair. Yeah, that would be those for me. Wow.
I'd love to sit and, not so much invite to a dinner party, but I would love to sit and have a conversation with Stephen King.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that, who the heck is emailing me? I just think that would be amazing. To just sit, even just for 20 minutes, half an hour, just sit and have a conversation with Stephen King.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. We should have done this during the week, but I've just time goes by, but whatever. Fuck, marry, kill. Let's think of some characters.
Right, you've got to go with the original trio. Freddy, Jason, Daddy, Michael.
Okay. Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers in a fuck, marry, kill. Who do I want to kill? Honestly, gonna go with Jason.
That's where I would go. I would kill Jason.
I'd kill Jason. Sorry, then.
Mm.
I'm balancing. Do I want to fuck the stalker? Or do I want to fuck the man of my dreams? I think let's marry Freddy and let's fuck Michael Myers. And I feel like that's a really bad decision. Because then I'm gonna have a stalker.
See, I would have flipped it and went the other way.
Really?
Yeah. Because if you marry Michael, ain't nobody getting near you. You are the safest person on the
True.
planet.
True. And then he won't be a stalker because he'll be your husband.
Mm-hmm. But he did kill a dog.
Oh well.
Freddy never killed a dog. Jason did kill a dog. Freddy never killed a dog.
See, that's true.
I mean, she'd be the only person who would actually sleep soundly.
Yeah. And if Freddy didn't kill a dog, then he goes up 10 points.
Yeah, Freddy didn't kill a dog. And I only know this because obviously I watch a lot of horror TikTokers, because, it's kind of my whole personality. But it was who's not killed a dog, or who has killed a dog, and obviously we know Candyman killed a dog. That poor Rottweiler. We know that Michael killed a dog in the last Halloween movie. Now, Kane Hodder refused to kick a dog in one of the later movies. I believe it was Jason Takes Manhattan. But he did kill one in one of the earlier movies. Dog. But Freddy never
boring.
killed a dog.
I wonder what she wants.
I wonder. So, Lever. My dog wants my cat, apparently. Salt! Lever. He's being cute. I hate it when he's being cute.
Wait. Go away. Go away.
Because it makes me forget that he destroyed all my shoes.
Alright. We need 3 more characters. Um, Hellraiser. Fuck. He's into some kinky shit.
Oh yeah.
Really kinky shit.
Oh yeah, Pinhead is into some kinky motherfucking shit. Yes, that is a fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Carrie is actually super iconic, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think Carrie
Sassy
actually
Space
bought my
8 Carrie.
obsession.
Not new Carrie, but the original Carrie.
The original Carrie, of course. I think my obsession with getting dresses soaked in blood, it came from Carrie.
I think you're right.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
have I gone again?
No.
Thought I'd gone again.
I'm getting a low battery warning.
Delete.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna say it because I've met him. So yes, it's cheating, but I would absolutely marry Aidan Turner. You know what? I've not watched it in so long that I've actually forgot what his character is called now. That's gonna piss me off.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Aidan Turner. Mitchell, that was it. Played Mitchell in Being Human. I've not watched it in that long. But I did get to meet him that year when I came to come and see you. Well, I didn't get to see you, but I got to see Ginge, obviously, when he was at London Film.
Yeah, because I was watching Sci-Fi. The Star Wars
bit, yeah.
But
So Mitchell from Being Human, played by Aidan Turner, we're getting married. We're having babies.
Here's one. Now it's technically teen horror, so to speak. Vampire Diaries.
I never watched Vampire Diaries.
Or the originals. Either one works for this particular person. Elijah Michelson. I would marry that in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna judge you in a minute because I don't know who he is.
Klaus I would fuck. But Elijah I would marry.
I mean, to be fair, you've married
And
that
Finn I
many
would
people
kill
that you
because
can't
he's
really-
the only one that I don't like. Yeah, I do marry quite a lot. I'm not. I said this in the pub the other day there. I said this to Rob. I am never, ever, ever getting married again. I'm not doing it. No.
Okay. Sure.
No, I'm not doing it again. Salt! Lever! My dog is trying to eat my cat.
Again?
No. I'll put you in your bed.
I don't know Vampire Diaries, but I looked at him and he looks like a very smart man.
Yeah. Unlike my dog, who's very stupid.
Stop it!
Although my cat's
Like-
winding him up.
Stop. I mean, it goes without saying that Tiffany,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, is like fucking married.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just,
I
yes.
don't think. I mean, she is the marrying type because she wants to get married.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you'd have more fun as her being like the booty call.
Yeah, could you imagine the fun you would have?
Yeah. I mean, it starts off with her being with, I want to say his name was Damien. I think. The boyfriend. So she's got the boyfriend who I think is Damien. And then she's got her neighbour boy who is obviously one of the people that they take with them, who they want to possess, him and his girlfriend. That she fancies him.
Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with Tiffany, let's be real.
Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with Tiffany.
Do you know House of a Thousand Corpses?
Kind of.
The Otis character, played by Bill Moseley.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a fuck. That's my hear me out, because that character is deranged.
I saw something the other day about, like, men will say something like, hear me out, and it's like Emma Stone, you know? But then women will be like, hear me out, and it'll be fucking Pyramid Head.
Yeah. But,
Which Pyramid Head?
hear me out.
Hear me out, guys. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
And for the bigger boys, Nemesis. I've always said Nemesis and Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know the story of not Resident Evil 2, sorry, Silent Hill 2, then with Pyramid Head, maybe you don't quite have a choice.
Yeah.
But let's not get into that. Exactly.
Yep. Lady Dimitrescu. There, I said it.
Come on.
I said it.
I mean, come on.
That's not even a hear me out.
That's not a hear me out. It's not. Because it's just a yes.
Yeah, without a doubt, that is a yes. She's a 7-foot gorgeous vampire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she would crush my head between her thighs like I was nothing, and it would be the best way to die ever.
It'd be the best way to die.
Yeah, if that's how I'm going, then that's how I'm going. I do not mind. Yep, I'll take that.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, shut up. I thought of someone then, and then I forgot because I'm just picturing Lady Dimitrescu. Damn it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say, and you can judge me if you want, but I'm gonna have to kill the Crow.
Ooh.
And I love him. He's an emo boy, but
Too dark. Too broken.
yeah, there can only be two broken people in a relationship.
Yeah, you can't. No.
I only know Lady Dimitrescu. I think one of her kids is called Rose, but I could be wrong. I've not played Village, obviously,
No, I'm the horror one.
so I don't know any of the other characters. I just know she's fucking hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, I love him, and may you rest
Yeah,
in peace.
but Eric Draven, yeah, he's a no.
Eric Draven. On the other hand, however, Lestat,
Oh, Lestat.
but
Which Lestat?
which version? See, you knew where I was going.
Yeah.
Because don't
Which
get me
Lestat?
wrong,
We have three.
we've got three now. We have three. So we've got the Tom Cruise version, the
Dolly
Stuart
Shortman.
Towns version, Stuart Townsend,
Mm.
and the Sam Reed version in the series.
Yeah, no. I'm going with Queen of the Damned version.
I'm also going with Queen of the Damned version because I think I resonate with it more. But Sam Reed is
Ooh.
a fucking handsome man.
Oh,
Hellboy, absolutely.
but Abe Sapien. Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, he's the fish.
Is he a hear me out?
I
Not
think
for me.
Abe's a hear me out.
Not for me.
But Hellboy, definitely.
Hellboy, definitely.
Although, can he have the horns?
Yeah, why not?
Could that be a thing? My camera's getting worse.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, Abe Sapiens, definitely a hear me out one. Van Helsing.
Hugh Jackman played him, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, obviously. The vampires in that are fit. God.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a great film. We also had, actually, Stuart Townsend played Dorian Gray. And he was a really good character as Dorian Gray as well.
Yeah,
See?
he was good
Really
as
gets
Dorian
it.
Gray.
Surprise from that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you're going to hate me, but I'm going to need to call it because I keep getting low battery, which means in about 5 minutes I'm not going to hear anything.
Have you not got a plug?
It only charges when it's switched off.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know. I
Doug
need that set of
Jones, yeah,
speakers.
to be fair, Doug Jones obviously bought us Hellraiser,
Yeah,
but is also huge in the community as well.
yeah.
But if we need to cut it short because
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
your
I need to
battery's
charge
going,
this.
if anybody wants to join me, I'm going to go in the general voice chat on Discord, which I'll just grab the thing again. So if anybody
Ron
wants to join me
Perlman,
on
yeah.
Discord, then come and join me if you want. I'll be in the general VC,
Yeah.
so
I actually met Ron Perlman last summer.
it's cool.
I happened to be working.
But yeah, we're gonna cut it short because Sue's an idiot.
Yeah,
Didn't
Sue
charge the
forgot to
headset.
charge her headset last night. Sue has spent Friday and Saturday pretty much drunk, so
That sounds like a Sue problem.
you can't blame Sue. Sue was going for lunch. Lunch didn't happen.
Lunch.
I ended up getting a bacon butty, but I was 4 pints in. It was supposed to be lunch, it didn't work.
So if we've got to go, then I'll say the same I say every time. Let me know if you've got any ideas. Let me know if you want to join us for an episode. It'd be really cool. Next week, I've decided to push the Cornetto trilogy because it gives me another excuse to watch it, and I love those films.
Yeah, you've got to love the Cornetto
Prepare
trilogy.
yourselves for the Cornetto trilogy because Brad's going to be joining us for that. So I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to watching
I
the Cornetto
can't wait
trilogy
for the
again.
Cornetto trilogy.
Any
Love
excuse-
those movies. Yeah,
any
you don't really
excuse to
need an
watch them.
excuse for the Cornetto trilogy.
So yeah, join us next week for that. And if you want to join us again going forward, let us know. It'd be really nice to have people in. Like I've said before, you don't need any special equipment. You don't need headsets and all that crap. You can literally just go on your phone and you're on and you're ready. So let us know. But yeah, keep sharing the page, guys. It's been good to have a lot of people getting a bit more active now. So that's really good. So keep on sharing. And yeah, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And I will
Yep.
see you then.
See you later. And remember, if you're watching this a later date on YouTube, please hit the like, the subscribe, and share away if you feel confident doing so. Obviously, it's not for everyone. But till next week. Bye-bye now.
See you later.